I am Katharina Michio, and you are watching NY Mania.
I'm Kayla Walsh, and you're watching NY Yankee Mania.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching New York Yankee Mania.
I'm Marnie Schneider. I'm the author of Football Freddy, and I am so excited to be part of the New York Yankee Mania show.
Hey, everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching NY Yankee Mania, the best.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to NY Yankee Mania, your play-by-play for your first place New York Yankees. Alone in the East. How you doing, everyone? How's everybody? Thank you for joining us. In the background, as you could see, congratulations to the New York Knicks and to New York. And it was a wonderful night for New York and the Knicks fans and fans all over the globe. So enjoy. There's nothing like winning a world championship. Hopefully the Yankees are next. So everyone, let's get quickly to the lineup before the game starts. And here we go. For the visiting New York, first place New York Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt will lead off and play first base. Ben Rice will bat second and DH. Jason Dominguez will bat third and play right field. Cody Bellinger will hit fourth. Amon Rosario will hit fifth and play third base. Bellinger, by the way, is in center field. Jose is at second base and bat sixth. Max Schumann will be in left field and bat seventh. Anthony Volpe back in the lineup and will be batting eighth. And Sanchez will be batting ninth. Pitching for your Yankees, Will Warren, 7-1. The Toronto Blue Jays go with George Springer, Nate Lukes. Kirk is back behind the plate. Plingo is in right field. Okamoto's at third base. Juan Sanchez is in left. Clement is at shortstop. Snyder's at second base. And McAdoo's at first base. And pitching is for the Toronto Blue Jays is Patrick Corbin, who's 2-3 with a 4.55 ERA, 49 strikeouts, 20 walks. Will Warren has 75 Ks and 21 walks and an ERA of 3.41, and Will Warren is 7-1. So your first place New York Yankees are in there by themselves. And remember, folks, I told everybody they'd be in by the 8th, so they were sharing all the way, and now they are all by themselves. And let's keep moving forward. So, everyone, again, thank you so much for being here. I just want to let everybody know tonight at 8 p.m. we are going to have a very special roundtable discussion. It's going to be, of course, what else? The talk of the New York Knicks, the championship Knicks, and we will have Yankee baseball on it also. So stay tuned, everyone. It's just not going to be basketball. It will be New York Yankee talk also. So everyone stay tuned for 8 o'clock tonight and the return of Johnny Salami. So we're very, very happy for that. And let's welcome him back, everyone. He's been missing for a while, but he is back and ready to go. So we are very, very happy to have him back. So everybody, I'm going to give you one more chance to take a look at the background. I'm going to go off for 1 minute, 1 second, enjoy it, and then I'm going to come back with the Yankee background because we are New York Yankees. So enjoy it for a minute. All right, everyone, thank you for that. And we are getting ready to start. Patrick Corbin, 12 starts, 2-3, 4.55 ERA, 57 and third innings, 7 homers, 20 walks, 40 Ks. Opponents are hitting a high 283 off of Corbin. And your scouting report is the chair, Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain and Against the Wind. And let's say hello to everybody before the first pitch. There is Chef Nick. How you doing? JJW, Travis. How you doing? Evan, Kaz. Everybody's in the building. What's going on, man? John the Beagle Dad is here. Hopefully everybody did well. From right to left, Pingo, Luke, Sanchez, McAdoo, Snyder, Clement. Here's the first pitch to Paul G. And it's outside for a ball. We get underway at 1:38 p.m. The red hot Paul Goldschmidt, 285, 9 homers, 31 RBIs. Here comes the 1-0 pitch, and it's right down. Oh, he called that a ball? Okay, well, that's a gift. 2-0. Sorry, I was too fast in saying it, but that looked like a strike to me. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. The set, and that one, so it's the exact same spot. Now he calls it a strike. It's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike to Paulie G, who's been hotter than a firecracker. He's been doing incredibly well. Here comes the 2-1 pitch, down low again. 3-1 on Paul Goldschmidt. So how is everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing well. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Bounce down third base line. That's foul. So it's 3-2 on Paulie G. Kaz, how you doing, my friend? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Ben Rice waiting on deck. And here we go with the 3-2 pitch. The set. And the pitch. Popped up behind home plate and going out of play. And we'll do it again at 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And here comes the set and the 3-2 pitch. It's lines and he's staying hot. It's a base hit to left field. And Paul G, that's the way you start a ball game, everyone. Another base hit for Paul G. So, man on first, nobody out. Steven Jaczynski is the umpire. He's neutral. His ABSs 11 of 23 have been overturned. 10th Major League season. So, Ben Rice, hopefully yesterday's hit will get him going again. That would be great. Here comes the first pitch to Ben Rice, and that's in there for a call. Strike 1. Lefty on lefty, 0-1. 290, we're down to 291. 18 home runs, 45 RBIs. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. The set and the pitch has popped foul and out of play. And already he's behind 0-2. So one thing about Rice, he just never is ahead of the count. You ever notice that, everyone? He's never ahead of the count. Sure, probably most excited, felt with the team. Okay. And Johnny Tollison is in the house. Here comes the pitch. Down low for ball 1-2. Johnny, how you feeling today? I hope you're doing much better. Thank you for joining the stream. We really appreciate it. God bless you. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. Come on. And it's line to left field, and that's going to be a base hit. And just barely, Goldschmidt makes second base. It was hit so hard. And so Ben Rice now, instead of going that 1 for 28, he's now like 2 for his last 2. So that's how you look at it. So you have first and second and nobody out here. And coming up is my man, Dominguez is coming up, and he's batting right-handed. And we may hopefully see a different Dominguez. He was hitting very, very well in the minor leagues from the right side. And here comes the first pitch to Dominguez. What a day he had yesterday as far as getting to the ballpark. He got there craziness late at night, and then he came 1 hour before the game. He suited up. He was in the lineup, and he homered. So what a day for him. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. And that's a check swing at the knees of Kirk. And it's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Goldschmidt on second. And Ben Rice on first. Come on, guys. I feel something here. Come on, man. Let's go. And here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. So good morning, good afternoon, and good night on Dominguez. So there's one man out here in the first inning. Not a great at bat, but hey, listen, he's got to come back. So that's going to bring up Bellinger. He's batting .270, 10 homers, and 45 RBIs. And the first pitch, and that's in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. He might be another one that'll try to go to left field and get something going. So it's 0-1, first and second here in the top of the first inning. And the 0-1 pitch is down low, 1-1 on Belly. Come on, you can't let Corbin off the hook here. You got to get to a guy that has a high ERA. You get him now. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. The set. And that's grounded foul by the Yankee dugout. And it's 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes. I'm wondering if there'll be, well, can't do it now on 1-2, but I was going to have like a little hit and run. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. A little bit low, 2-2, and my first. How do you do? Good afternoon, Meguchi. How you doing? Good afternoon. Welcome, everyone. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. The set and the pitch is fly ball to center field. And it is caught by the center fielder, and it's 2 men out now. Come on, we had a decent dingo, and you don't want to blow this lead. And that's going to bring up Rosario. And the first pitch to Rosario, he usually goes for the first pitch. So come on, man, let's do something here. Come on, Rosario, hit one down the left field line. Let's go. Here's the first pitch, and that's it to left field and deep, back to the wall, and dies at the wall. Sanchez made it right at the wall, just hit a little bit under the and he got out of the inning. So long fly ball, and the Yankees get a goose egg here in the top of the first after a promising start. So at the end of a half of an inning, it's the Yankees nothing and the Blue Jays coming to bat. So Evan, main man Evan, how you doing? What's going on, my friend? Hopefully you're doing well. Everybody here that's for the first time, please subscribe to NY Yankee Mania. As we're striving for 2,000 subs, I really appreciate each and every one of you. So please come on in and join the party, join the best chat on the internet. We really appreciate it. We're going to have a great time tonight with the guys, Chef Nick and Evan and Jason and Nitin and Johnny Salami, possibly another surprise or two. We're going to be talking about, of course, the New York Knicks as world champions, the first time since 1973. And we're going to also talk about our first place Yankees. So don't worry, they're going to be talking about the Yankees. I will not be on the show, everyone, but it's going to be a great show. So no worries, and just be here for us, and let's hope that we have a Yankee win. All right, Will Warren, 13 starts, 7-1, 3.41 ERA, 68 innings, 7 homers, 21 walks, and The strikeouts went fast. Sorry, I couldn't get you that. Where the streets have no name, all the way up, a change is going to come. So that means like a change up and all like that. All right, here we go. Here in the bottom of the first to George Springer, and the first pitch is swung on and missed, and it's 0-1. Remember, everyone, Ali Sanchez is behind the plate. 0-1. Guerrero is again not in the lineup because of a stiff back. Foul ball, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The set. And the pitch. Another foul back and out of play. And we'll do it again at 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch from Warren to Springer, and it's lined down the right field, and that's going to drop in, of course, for a base hit. And Springer does what Springer does well against the Yankees, and he gets a leadoff hit. From right to left, Dominguez, Bellinger, and Schumann, Goldschmidt, Jose, Volpe, and Rosario. At third, you have Sanchez behind the plate. Ben Rice is the DH, and of course Will Warren is the pitcher. And the first pitch is a check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 0-1. Well, you got to figure, everyone. You got to hope that Kirk comes up with nobody on, because you can bet the ranch. You could go to that one of those betting sites, and bet he's going to get a hit. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. Ooh, just missed. Check with the third base ump. He says nope, and it's 1-1. One ball and 1 strike. Tampa Bay plays a little bit later on against the Angels. At with that 3-game series going on, there's a throw to first to Goldschmidt, and Springer is back, keeping him honest. And here comes the 1-1 pitch. And another foul, a little bit past the left of Sanchez, so it's 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes here in the bottom of the first. No score. The Yankees and the Bluejays. Yankees trying to win the series, up high 2-2. And how do you do? They're showing a picture of the Knicks championship team on the screen. And Warren, I just don't want Warren to keep nibbling, and he's nibbling again, and it's 3-2. This is when Warren gets into trouble. This is the problem with Warren. When he nibbles. When he nibbles, he gets into trouble. All right, here's the 3-2 pitch. I guess they're following it off and following it off. That's what the Blue Jays do. That's the secret to their success. Until you throw the pitch that they want. And of course, Kirk is on deck, so that's never a good thing for the Yankees. And the pitch is grounded to first. Goldschmidt to Volpe 1, over to Warren, double play. Nice play, Warren to Volpe. And, Goldschmidt to Volpe to Warren. So that is 3-6-1, double play. Nice double play. And here he is, the menace, Kirk. You want to just put it in the paper that he has a base hit. Here's the first pitch, and it's a little bit high for a ball, 1-0. Guys, be nice in the chat, please. Ball 2, 2-0. Just keep it baseball. Keep it cool. I will ban. I'm not fooling around. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0. Here's the 3-0 pitch to Kirk, and the automatic strike is in there, 3-1. Could they keep this guy off the base just one time? Make me happy. He can't do that. He's either gonna get a hit or he's gonna walk. There's like no in between with this guy. And ball 4, of course. I think he's got a permanent home with first base. I mean, it's so ridiculous. When the Yankees play, listen, I don't know much about the betting stuff with DraftKings and all that, but when the Yankees play the Bluejays, you want to make some decent money. Kirk with the total bases, and he's going to get a hit. Can't go wrong. You'll never lose. Here's the pitch to Blanco is pop fouling out of play, and it's 0-1. No balls and a strike here in the bottom of the first inning. Warren going to go on his 18th pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch, the set, and the pitch. Grounded foul again, 0-2. This team fouls you to death. Fouls you to death. Yankees are 42-27. The Rays are 40-27. There's a ball outside, 1-2. So the Yankees have a 1 full game lead. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. It's up high for a ball, 2-2. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. The set. And the pitch. Foul again. And out of play. 2-2. They're doing a number on Warren. I can tell you that. That's 21 pitches. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. The set. And the pitch is down low. 3-2. Three and two on Pingo. Whatever. One of those names. The pitch is pop foul and out of play, and it's still 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Wow, that was a sweeper. That was wicked pitch. It looked like I was watching wiffle ball. That was foul. So that's 24 pitches. This team just fouls you to death. They really, really do. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. The set and the pitch is grounded up the middle. Volpe ranges wide to his right, throws to first. Excellent play. Great play by Anthony Volpe. Nice play. Got to give him prompts. That was an awesome play. He went way to his left and just fired the ball from the outfield. Very nice play. So we've played 1 inning, no score, goose eggs. Here as the Yankees, the first place Yankees by themselves, go to top 2. All right, so let's see. Let's go to a scoreboard, a quick early scoreboard, everyone. And here we go. The Marlins lead the Pirates 2-1, top 6. The Mariners and the Nationals are tied 1-1, top 2. The Padres lead the Orioles 1-0, top 2. The Diamondbacks are trailing the Reds 1-0 at the end of 1. Bottom of the first, the Braves get a run in the top of the first. They lead the Mets 1-0. A little bit later on, you have the Phillies Brewers, Dodgers White Sox, Cardinals Twins, Astros Royals, Rockies Athletics, Rays Angels, Rangers Red Sox, and Tigers and Guardians have been postponed. That game is being made up on September 4th. All right, guys, let's keep this, as I said. I do not want to lose people because you guys can't control yourselves in the chat. I will stop the chat, and all you guys could do is listen to the play-by-play. If you guys can't stop it, I will stop the chat. I have no problem doing that, people. If I got to see that people want to leave the stream because of stupidity going on in the chat, I'm not going to have it. So let's stop it and let's talk Yankee baseball the right way. Otherwise, I'm going to freeze the chat. Nobody's going to be able to put anything in the chat. So let's stop it here, or I will stop it. The first pitch to Jose is in there for a call strike, 0-1. No balls and a strike. Every day I got to go through this for no reason. That's enough. 0-1 pitch has popped up. 0-1. Yankees in first place. Yankees playing well. And we're worried about losing. And I'm worried about losing people in the chat because they say that because you're going back and forth. Enough. Watch the game. Otherwise, I'll end the stream. That's all. I'm tired of this. 0-2 on Jose. The 0-2 pitch. Way up high, 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hey, Sean Browning, how you doing? And the pitch is down low, 2-2, and how do you do? Here comes the 2-2 pitch. The set and the pitch is grounded up the middle, but right there's the second baseman. Snyder throws him out, and there's one man out here in the top of the second inning. John the Beagle Dad, how are you? How's it going? They're showing Paul G's home run. And Max Schumann is coming up, who's batting 7th in the lineup today. And here comes the first pitch to Max. Oh, and that's hit deep to left field, way back, way back. It's off the wall. Good play by the left fielder. Max is struggling to get to second. He just makes it. Nice shot by Max Schumann. Just missed a home run. Wow, 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 wow. Holy cow. Wow. That was a nice shot from Max, right up, but played very well by Sanchez. Barehanded it, and Max just made it to second base. So it's a runner on second and one man out. Just made it in. So one man, and that's going to bring up Anthony Volpe. Made a nice play the last inning. Let's see if he can capitalize it. Anthony is down to 194, a homer, 9 RBIs. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. The set and the pitch. Little bit inside, 2-0. 2-0, yes, 2-0. Come on, Bo. One of your nice in and out swings to drive in a run. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Right down Broadway, and that's a call strike, 2-1. And here comes the 2-1 pitch. And that's pop foul behind home plate, and it's 2-2. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. The set and the pitch. And there it is, like I told you, right center field, base hit. And here comes Max into score, and the Yankees lead 1-0. I told you, folks. I wanted one down the right center field, and he did it. It's 1-0 Yankees. Happy days are here again, baby. Nice line drive. Told you what he had to do. Nice swing. He was right on that pitch. Good for the kid. Happy for him with all the junk that's being thrown his way, and rightfully so for most of it. And Ali Sanchez is up, and here comes the pitch, and it's a little bit low. 1 ball and no strike. I'd like to see this kid get his first hit. He's been up 7 times, and he's got nothing but goose eggs. And the Yankees lead 1-0. Yeah, viva la Volpe. Now, if we knew that Sanchez could get his hands on the ball a little bit, a nice hit and run would be nice. And here's the first, and there it is. There's going to be his first hit, and it's going to be in the gap. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Well, Volpe is on the run, baby. He's on his way home, and the Yankees now lead 2-0, and a catcher finally gets a hit for the New York Yankees. Holy cow, what is this world coming to? Holy cow. Ooh, that calls for a whistle. I like it, 2-0 Yanks. Volpe put on the Jets. That's one thing you can't take away from Volpe. He can run. Problem is, we want him on base a little bit more, a lot more. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Please press the like button and subscribe to NY Yankee Mania. And the red hot Paulie G is up, and the pitch is down low for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. Paulie G batting .289, 9 homers, 31 RBIs. Here comes the 1-0 pitch, and it's low for a ball, 2-0. Paul Goldschmidt against Patrick Corbin is batting .529, 3 two-base hits, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, and 4 walks. That sounds like a home run to me now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Wow. Call that a ball. I'm surprised they're not doing the ABS on that one. That is 3-0. 3-0 pitch coming up. The 3-0 pitch. The set and the pitch. In there for a call strike. And it's 3-1 on Goldschmidt. I would think that he's going to take a big whack at this ball. And here's the 3-1 pitch. The set and the pitch is grounded. Stopped by the third baseman. He can't handle it. And everybody is safe. Another base hit by Paul G. This guy is hotter than the Knicks were in the playoffs. Unbelievable. And that's kind of hard to do because the Knicks were unbelievable in the playoffs. But nobody's hotter than Paul G right now, man. He is unbelievable. It was a nice play by Okamoto, but he could not come up with it. He had a dive. It was headed for a double. Thanks, Kaz. Please hit the like button and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He's hotter than Peppers. Yeah, he is. And that's going to bring up Uncle Ben, who's 2 for 2 in his last 2 times up. Nice time for these Yankee hitters to get hot in this series. That's for darn sure. So, I'm sure he's going to be cutting and slashing on this first pitch. And the first pitch to Uncle Ben. The set and the pitch swung on and missed. Told you about that one. He can't have it. That would have been ball 1. So he can't never have a count in his favor. Never. And here comes the next pitch to Rice. The look first and second. That's down low, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Yes, let's go Yankees. Let's go Yankees. Let's go Yankees. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Charge! 1-1. On Mr. Uncle Ben, the 1-1 pitch. In there for a call strike, and it's 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Rice stepping in there. Man, oh man, I feel something here to go down the right field line. There's a check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. So it's 2-2, and how do you do? Man, one of those nice right field down the line. I can feel. I just feel it. Something good is going to happen here, guys. Here's the 2-2 pitch coming. The set. And the 43rd pitch is down low for a ball, 3-2. Do you send the runners now? I don't think so, because Ben Rice has a tendency of striking out a lot. So Miles is warming up in the bullpen. That's a 3-2 count on Rice. They just have to be ready, but I don't think I would send them. Here comes the 3-2 pitch, and it's check swing foul. And we'll do it again at 3-2. And what you gonna do? What you gonna do when the sun comes down on you? With the main boy, Jason Dominguez, up next. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He gone. 2 men out here in the top of the second, and that's going to lead it up to Dominguez. Would have been ball 4, but of course he's an aggressive hitter, and he struck out. All right, Dominguez, let's see what he learned in the minor leagues from the right side. And let's hope he does something pretty cool. Here comes the first pitch. And it is swung on and missed. He looked terrible on that. 0-1. He was fooled. Yeah, Corbin is giving him a fat diet of breaking pitches, and he's just hunting for them. And here comes the 0-1 pitch to Jason Dominguez. There's another one the same way, 0-2. You would think he would lay off of it, but he doesn't. All right, he's got to get some at bats here. 0-2 on Dominguez, hitting from the right side. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Is outside, 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Come on, Dominguez. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. The set and the pitch. Inside, 2-2, and how do you do? Kaz says, can you grab me a filet mignon and make it rare, please? I think Chef Nick can do that for you. Here comes the 2-2 pitch from 0-2. It is now 3-2. Good at bat by Dominguez. Making him throw more pitches. 51 pitches in 2 2/3 with Bellinger on deck. And here comes the 52nd pitch. 52. Here's the pitch. And it's a pop-up bloop into left center field. The center fielder going under it makes the catch. And the inning is over. But not before the Yankees pick up another run. And at the end of 1.5, it's the Yankees 2 and the Toronto Blue Jays nothing. Yeah, Jake, Volpe made a great play in the infield, going to his right, making a nice play up the middle, and then he got an RBI single to right center field. So he's having a very nice game right now. So I'm pretty happy about that. So that, that's what that is. That's what's going on there. All right, another quick check. Maybe let's see if there's any World Cup going on. Yep. So in the 53rd minute, everyone, Germany leads Morocco 4-1. Correct. Yep. 4-1. 4 o'clock is the Netherlands and Japan. Australia already beat Turkey 2-0. Sweden and Tunisia a little bit later on. So those are your scores going on in the World Cup right now. MLB, Padres still lead the Orioles 2-0. The Reds lead the Diamondbacks 1-0. The Mets got 4 runs in the bottom of the first inning and lead the Braves 4-1. The Reds leading the Diamondbacks 1-0, bottom 2. Phillies and Brewers no score. The Padres, as I said, and the Mariners and the Nationals are tied 1-1, bottom 3rd. And top 7 already, the Mariners lead the Pirates 2-1. There was a rainout earlier today, and that was the Tigers Guardians, and that'll be made up on September 4th. So we are back for the bottom 2 for the bottom of the second inning. And here comes the first pitch by Warren, as they keep staring at Dominguez and Okamoto, who's hit home runs in the first 2 games here. And he takes a call strike, 0-1. They got to figure out a way to get this guy out now. Another troublemaker. 15 homers, 41 RBIs. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. And just inside, Ali Sanchez is saying, watch me, and put the arm angle the way I'm telling you. So Ali Sanchez is taking over here, guys. And here's the 1-1 pitch coming from Warren. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. So it really looks like that Ali Sanchez really knows he's a gem behind the plate, and if he can find it with the hitting, you got a pretty good right-handed hitter. Here's the 1-2 pitch. There's a sweeper outside, 2-2, and how do you do? I keep focusing in on Dominguez. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. The set. And the pitch. Line. Fair ball down the line past Rosario. So they cannot figure out Okamoto. And he leads off with a double. Not the way we wanted to start the second inning. Well, at least we kept them in the ballpark this time. That was a breaking pitch that did not break. That was an easy find. But you notice something? They shoot for that third base hole. The Yankees should be guarding the line, even early in the game. It's unbelievable. They really shoot. They really shoot for the baselines, first base and third base. That's what they do. That's why they're successful. And that's going to bring up Sanchez. And the first pitch is up high for a ball, 1-0. And Warren is in a little bit of a pickle. Man on second, nobody out, as the Yankees lead 2-0. Bottom half of the second inning. And the next pitch is just outside, 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and no strikes. And this is what I tell you about Warren. I never like when he nibbles. The 2-0 pitch, way up high, 3-0. And he's a little upset at himself with that pitch. Three balls and no strikes. Here in bottom second. And Sanchez is in there, and is it going to be an automatic strike? No, it's actually popped up. Foul going out of play, so it's 3-1 on Sanchez. Here's a good pickup. I believe he was picked up by from the Houston Astros. Surprised Houston would give up. This is a very solid player. Here comes the 3-1 pitch to Sanchez. The set and the pitch. Pop foul behind home plate, and it's 3-2. And how do you do? 3-2, and how do you do? Come on, Warren, don't lose him. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Outside, just missed, ball 4, and Toronto's, of course, coming right back with a threat here. Yankees need a double play. Gotta admit that Okamoto is darn good ball player. Yeah, he is. Surprised the Yankees missed the boat on that. 36 pitches already for Warren, and we're only in the top of the second. And guess who's up? Mr. Yankee Killer himself, the Aaron Boone lookalike, Clement. Can they get him out? And the pitcher swung on and missed, 0-1. He's got to come after him. Monday in Cleveland, Warren 4 1/3, 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, 91 pitches. And here comes the pitch, and it's popped up. They actually probably got him out. Max Schumann is under it, makes the catch, and its happy days are here again. Actually, I could be singing, let's go do the hop, hop, bop, 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 bop. Let's go do the hop, hop, bop, 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 bop. Let's go do the hop. We finally got him out. We're rocking and rolling, let's get him out. All right, here we go. As David Snyder's up, they have Jimenez up, but it's David Snyder. And he's hitting from the right side, and it's runners on first and second, and 1 man out. And here comes the first pitch from Warren, and he steps off the mound, and we'll start it all over again. And here comes the first pitch, way up high for a ball, 1-0. That is pitch number 39. So pitch number 40 coming for Warren. And that's one thing with Warren. You know, he may be getting wins and all, but he doesn't go long into the game, and that's a problem for the bullpen. Here's the pitch, and that's in there for a call. Strike 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Snyder. Hi Corky, welcome to the stream. How you doing, my boy? How's it going? Here's the 1-1 pitch coming to Schneider. The set in the pitch swung on and missed. Good fastball, 93-mile-an-hour fastball. And it is 1-2 with McAdoo up next. So it's 1-2. Runners on first and second here, bottom 2. And the 1-2 pitch coming. And it's down low, 2-2. And how do you do? Come on, Warren. Come after him. He's not hitting very well. Don't go to a full count. And the 2-2 pitch. And what does he do? He goes to a full count. 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the things that you don't want happen. Here's the 3-2 pitch, and it's up high, ball 4. And the Blue Jays now have the bases loaded. Yankees are going to challenge, but I don't think that that's going to change. Nope. It stays the same. The Yankees lose the challenge, and the bases are loaded, and 1 man out. Not what we were looking for. There was no way that was a strike. I don't even know why they wasted a challenge. Now, here comes Matt Blake to come out and settle down Warren at 44 pitches. Well, little break here in the action. Let's hope that Warren could settle down and get a double play here. That would be great. Oh, the bases are loaded, and McAdoo hitting 200, a homer, 3 RBIs. And by the way, he is the cousin of former Nick, Bob McAdoo. I thought it was his son, so my bad. But I did find out that it is his cousin, so they're cousins. 1 ball and no strikes. And here comes the pitch. Oh, it's popped up to right field. Let's see, Dominguez coming in, makes the catch. Do they try? No. Nice throw by Dominguez. Kept Okamoto at third base. Nice throw. Dominguez has a pretty decent arm. You got to give him that. But now the problem is it's George Springer. And he was on target with that. Here's where you got it. I don't know. You got to try to challenge Springer here. I'm afraid to look. Here's the first pitch. And that's way outside for a ball, 1-0. Warren is going on his 48th pitch. You know Springer's gonna definitely foul pitches off. Here comes the pitch, is fouled off, 1-1. Yeah, if he continues to develop, Jake, Joe Sherman is correct. That's what we're hearing, that Lombard Jr. will be the shortstop coming up and going to play also. Here comes the 1-1 pitch, and it's pop foul and out of play. 1-2. One and two. Sean Browning saying Jones needs to play every day also. Well, they're going to mix and match with the... Oh, there's a sweeper, just misses. 2-2. And how do you do? 2 balls, and Luke's is up next. And let's hope we can get a strikeout here, which I'm feeling that they're actually going to get this guy out. I got the feeling, guys, we're finally going to get him out. And it's a ground ball to Volpe. Ranges to his right, gives it to Jose. Just gets him at second base. Another nice play by Volpe. Showed a lot of range again. And Warren gets out of a big jam. So at the end of 2, the Yankees 2 and the Blue Jays nothing. All right. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Let's go back to a little bit of the scoreboard. And we have the Marlins 2-1 going into the 8th inning, leading the Pirates. The Mariners 1-1, Nationals bottom 4, bottom 3rd, Padres 2-0 on the Orioles. The Diamondbacks have scored a run, and they have tied the Reds 1-1. Bottom 2, the Mets are threatening again and are leading 4-1. The Brewers lead the Phillies 1-0 top 2. The Dodgers lead the White Sox 1-0 top 2. The Royals lead the Astros 1-0 top 2. At the end of 1, Cardinals and Twins, no score. Rockies, Athletics, Cubs, Giants, Rays, Angels, Rangers, Red Sox, and Tigers and Guardians have been postponed. All the other games are later or tonight. So that is your scoreboard as we go to the top of the 3rd, and the Yankees leading 2-0. What do I think would be cool to have? Lombard shortstop and Jose at 3rd. Those 2 good contact bats. Well, if Lombard Jr. is a contact bat, believe me, he'd be up. They have to see more than that. They really have to see a little bit more. He's not ready yet. But he's getting there. I mean, there's no question his defense is elite. He's going to be he's going to go in there and be a Gold Glove wherever he goes. Shortstop, 3rd base, it doesn't matter. This guy can catch the ball. All right, top of the 3rd inning, and Cody Bellinger is going to lead off, and the first pitch is pop foul and out of play, and it's 0-1 with the Yankees leading 2-0. And here comes the next pitch, and it's grounded to second. And Snyder over to McAdoo, 1 man out here in the 3rd inning. And that's going to bring up Rosario. Now that's the danger with having Rosario in the lineup, and he's always going to swing at that first pitch. So if the first guy doesn't work the count, you know more than likely Rosario is going to hit also. And he made a fool out of me. He took the first pitch for a strike. That's surprising. And it's 0-1 on Rosario. Here comes the 0-1 pitch, and cutting and slashing, foul, 0-2. Corbin now is 50. He's going on his 57th pitch here in the top of the 3rd. And the pitch is, just missed 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes from Corbin to Rosario. And the 1-2 pitch is lined. He took it from the dirt. And nice play at the wall by Sanchez. He golfed that ball. He looked like Yogi Berra on that pitch. He golfed it a little bit more. That ball would have went over the fence. Wow, nice play by the left fielder. He jumped up, he made the catch. Very nice play. He robbed them of at least a double. So it's 2 outs now. He golfed that ball. Not that I really saw Yogi Berra, but I've seen a lot of film, and that's the way Yogi hit. Jose is up there and takes ball 1 here in the top of the 3rd. And that is pitch number 59. 1 ball and no strikes to Jose. The 1-0 pitch just misses. 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Pitch number 61 coming. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. It's popped foul and out of play. And it's 2-1 on Jose. Jose, what you gonna do, Jose? 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch is up high for a ball. And it's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch is lined down the left field line, foul. 3-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to Jose. Here comes the 3-2 pitch, the set and the pitch. Grounded foul. He's having a Toronto Blue Jay at bat with the fouls. 3-2 here in the 3rd inning. Thanks everyone for being here. How is everybody's day going on a Sunday afternoon? Thank you for being with us for a little bit of baseball and apple pie and Chevrolet and New York Yankees. Here comes the 3-2 pitch again. The set and the pitch. Pop foul and out of play. 3-2. What you gonna do, Mr. Jose? 65 pitches now. 2 2/3. He's not staying too much longer. And here comes the 3-2 pitch again. Another foul behind the plate. This is a nice at bat. The 9th pitch coming up. The 9th pitch coming up to Jose. Would be nice, a walk, that would be awesome. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. And it's popped up again, foul and out of play. The 10th pitch coming up. Somebody's got to give here. Threw a lot of pitches here. Now he'll probably swing and miss. Got that feeling. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Wow, how did I know that one? After 10 pitches, your bat slows down a little bit. So at the end of 2.5, it's the Yankees 2 and Toronto nothing. Kaz said, as I said yesterday, once we get to their bullpen, we'll pull ahead, and Corbin already is at 60. Yep. 8 pitches. Yep. And what were we saying about Volpe? Okay. Telling you, Volpe is the second baseman and not a shortstop. Oh, yeah, you're probably right. What do you do with McMahon, though? Trade? And for who? They're not trading McMahon, I can tell you that. They're not doing it. They're not giving up that elite defense until they know that they have a Lombard Jr. or somebody like that. You can't trust Rosario at third. Max Schumann doesn't have the experience. You can't put Volpe at third. Ryan McMahon is a vacuum cleaner. Now, a lot of teams have won World Series with not the greatest of third basemen, so light hitting, but they're excellent defense. I can go back a little bit with the Detroit Tigers. They had Aurelio Rodriguez. He was not a big hitter, but man, one of the best third basemen. I would put him a little bit behind Brooks Robinson, maybe a tad better than Greg Nettles. By the way, we did have Aurelio Rodriguez for 2 years actually, because Greg Nettles got hepatitis and he was out for a while. But and Aurelio batted no more than like 230, 240s. But he was an elite. I mean, McMahon and him are very close. So you can win with an elite third baseman. And they're not going to be so fast in trading McMahon. All right, here we go, bottom of the third inning, and Luke's is up, and we're going to the first pitch from Warren. And here comes the first pitch. A sweeper is in there for a call, strike one, 0-1. Here comes the pitch, and it's bounced up the middle. Jose throws. Oh, he threw it in the dirt. Goldschmidt cannot make the play. And here we go again. Man on first and nobody out. That one was kind of on Jose. He threw it. He had a little time to throw it, and he didn't set himself. He had time to not set himself, and that's going to be, should be an error. And it isn't a good thing because now Kirk is on with the man on first, and he's up and not liking the chances here. First pitch is called strike one, 0-1. Kirk, first night he was 3 for 3, and he already walked in the first inning. So he doesn't make out against the Yankees. Very, very rare. And pop foul and out of play, 0-2. Nothing in 2 on Kirk. Little break in the action here. Okay, here's the 0-2 pitch coming. And here comes the pitch. What do you think he did? Base hit to right field. What else is new? How do you not bet with this guy? You just make a fortune. I mean, it's inevitable. It's just he sees the Yankees and he sees beach balls. It's incredible. It's totally incredible. He can't get this guy out. It's impossible. He's been up 6 times, and all 6 times he's at first base. He's got a contract with first base. I mean, listen, there's only so many times you can get out of trouble. And really, and here comes the pitch, and it's outside for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. Unbelievable. Even on an 0-2, on a 1-0-2 pitch, doesn't matter. As a high chopper, you know, there's one of those in a game for Toronto, but this one's going foul. 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Guys, if you haven't already, please press that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the station. We really appreciate it, each and every one of you. NY Yankee Mania. Thanks for being here on a Sunday afternoon. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Change up just a bit low, 2-1. Another pickle for Warren. It's 2 balls and 1 strike here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. The Yankees holding on to how about a nice double play would be nice here. Let's see. Here's a ground ball to Volpe. Over to Jose, 1. Over to first, double play. Hey, I called it again, baby. That away. That's one way of getting Kirk off the bases. There we go. It's 2 outs and a runner on third. So Volpe and Jose making a nice double play combination today, guys. Very, very nice. Very slick. So there's 2 men out now, runner on third. Attaboy there, Mr. Warinsko. And Okamoto's up, and the sweeper is in there for a call strike, 0-1. Now got to figure out how to get this guy. Hi, Corky, Corky, Corky. Corky, Corky, Corky. Dun, 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 dun. Here comes the 0-1 pitch from Warren. Pitch number 62 is up high for a ball, 1-1. One ball and one strike. Figure out how to get this guy out now. Another problem, another big hitter we got to worry about in this lineup. 1-1. The pitch outside, 2-1. Miles is still warming up in the bullpen. We might see him. By the way, he's a right-handed pitcher. Okamoto's 3 for 8 in this series. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Right down Broadway, 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. With Sanchez waiting on deck. 2-2, and how do you do? Here comes the 2-2 pitch, and it's lined. Fair ball down to third base, throw to first. Oh, he throws it away. And Toronto gets their first run. See, like I tell you, they always hit the ball to the lines. The Yankees have to guard the line. Early in the game against the Bluejays, I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. Where are they getting their hits? Always down the line. It's insane. Now you see, you have McMahon. He makes that. Believe it or not, he makes that play. So don't be so fast in trading McMahon, people. I mean, it was an okay play, but you have to do it twice. You got to make the play, and you got to throw the guy out. So they can't get official scoring. A single and an error on Rosario. So it's 1 ball and no strikes now to Sanchez. If he would have held on to the ball, it would have been first and third. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Sweepers up high, 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes. So one thing, like I said with Warren, he drives you crazy. Nibbling and nibbling and nibbling. But against this team, what are you going to do? But he's going to get the third out here. Come on. The pitch is popped up. All right. Let's see if it stays in play. Rosario, foul territory, makes the catch. And that'll do it. So 1 run unearned. And we're going to play the top of the 4th. The end of 3 innings. The Yanks lead it 2-1. Let's see. McMahon has a better average against Corbin than Rosario does. Analytic would have said it to start McMahon. Well, there you go. I can't figure it out, Jake. I don't know why McMahon wasn't in here in the first place. We'd still be up 2-0 instead of 2-1, but okay, it is what it is. All right, let's get some promos in here, guys. Let's see what we got.
This is Johnny Slamy from NY Yankee Mania. Like and subscribe.
Hi, this is Ken from Yankees The Ugly Truth. You're on live with Joe at NY Yankee Mania. Enjoy the adventure.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching New York Yankee Mania.
Hey everybody, it's Jason from NY Yankee Mania. Please like, share, subscribe. Only great things to come, and everybody please join the fun because you're not going to want to miss out on this ride.
I'm Marnie Schneider. I'm the author of Football Freddy and Fumble the Dog, Game Day in the USA, and also the author of Baseball Billy and Bunt the Dog, Game Day with the New York Yankees. And I am so excited to be part of the New York Yankee Mania show. Thanks, everyone.
Hey, everybody, this is Noah Eagle from NBC Sports, and you're all smart. You're top-tier sports fans because you're watching NY Yankee Media, the best to get the rest.
Well, thank you. As we play the top of the fourth, and Max is up, and he checks the swing, and that's in there for a call. Strike one, 0-1. He doubled in the second inning, brought his average up to 273, 3 RBIs, 938 OPS. And here comes the next pitch. It's up high, 1-1. It evens the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. 71 pitches coming up now for Corbin here in the top of the fourth. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and it's popped up. And this one looks to be staying in play behind home plate. Kirk makes the catch, and there's 1 man out. That's how Corbin is staying in the game. The Yankees are hitting early in the count. And here's Mr. Volpe. He's had a nice day so far. RBI single his first time up. He scored a run. Also has made 2 good plays in the infield and made a nice start of a double play. So here's the first pitch to Volpe, and that's in there for a call. Strike 1, 0-1. And here comes the 0-1 pitch, and it's a little blooper to Kirk. Kirk is doing all the movement, throws to first, 2 men out here in the top of the fourth. They're showing Volpe now running yesterday and going from first to third. And Cone made a comment saying, you got to know how many outs there are, and you don't look back. You just keep running. Especially if you're a pinch runner, don't look back, just keep going. And Ali Sanchez swings and misses for a strike 1, 0-1. No balls and a strike. And the next pitch coming. 0-1. And it's down low, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch is line. Another base hit for Sanchez. Good for the young lad. And he's 2 for 2. He went with the pitch. 2 for 2 for Mr. Sanchez. That's nice to see. Like it. And that looks like it's going to be it for Corbin. And that's it. So we're going to have a break in the action, everyone. So we'll be back in a minute with Paul Goldschmidt coming in. See you in 2111. Okie dokie. Paulie G now coming up. He is 2 for 2, and how do you do? Against Miles. Spencer Miles, 3.40 ERA. His last appearance was on Wednesday. And the first pitch to Paulie G is in there for a call, strike one, 0-1. He's 2 for 2, 2 singles. He's got the average up to 294, 9 homers, 31 RBIs. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. And it swung on in the air, deep right center field, deep. And right at the warning track, Lukes makes the catch. Just missed a 2-run homer. So at the end of 3.5, it is the Yankees 2, the Bluejays 1. Happy, happy, happy. Happy, 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 everyone. So how are we feeling so far with the game, everyone? What are your feelings? What do you think? Think the Yankees going to hold on? You think we all know the bullpen is definitely going to come in. There's no question about that one. You know. I'm seeing some of these rumors. Different outlets and everything. A lot of people, a lot of different sites are saying the Yankees setting their sights on Luis Severino, and I just don't see it. Why would they need that? I mean, nothing against him. I mean, but I honestly think his better days are over. But I mean, I don't see it. I don't see a reunion at that magnitude anymore. I mean, you're going to get Max Fried back. You're bringing up the guys from the minor leagues. What do you need? That just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So if you're seeing that rumor, anyone, I wouldn't give it a third try to it. I really don't think that's going to happen at all. How are we going to rock their bullpen? Now we're going to rock their bullpen. Okay. Well, he just missed it, I'll tell you that. The New York Powerball game plays, the Volpe plays, actually. He's playing a good shortstop today. Very, very good shortstop. And we're going to the bottom of the fourth now. Go, everyone. And here comes the pitch. Strike one to Yankee killer Clement. 0-1. Well, we got him out one time. Can we do it again? That's the thing. Here comes the 0-1 pitch, the set, and the pitch is line. Well, there goes that. I mean, of course, we had our truth. Of course, he's got to get a hit right away. No question about it, God forbid he doesn't get a hit against the Yankees. No matter what this guy does, it's like magic. It's totally magic. It's crazy. Unbelievable. It doesn't even faze me anymore because they just can't figure out how to pitch to this guy. How do you pitch to this guy? Here's the first pitch to Schneider, and that's in there, poured in there for a call strike, 0-1. No balls and a strike. Schneider walked his first time up. And that's in there for a call strike, 0-2. Now let's see if he can finish him off. That's the key. That's amore. When the moon hits your eyes like a big pizza pie. That's a strikeout. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, just missed. Oh, I think he wants an ABS. And I think this time Sanchez is going to win it. He's going to be struck out. And let's see, am I right? Yes, baby. Sanchez with the challenge. The Yankees are, Sanchez is right. He gone. He gone. He gone. Oh, nothing like water, people. .94-mile-an-hour sinker. So we have McAdoo up with 1 out and runner on first. And throw to first. And Clement is back. Bottom of the 4th inning. McAdoo flight out, his first time up. And here comes the first pitch from Warren, number 74. Here in the bottom of the 4th with 1 out. Pitches in there for a called strike, 0-1. No balls and a strike. Here's your strikeout leaders. Will Warren with 80 major league since last season. Cold strike, 3 outs. Warren leads the lead. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Nothing in 2. George Springer waiting on deck. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. Oh, the 0-2 pitch, I'm sorry. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now it's 1-2 with a sweeper. He doesn't really hit too good with the sweepers. I mean, they start off good, but then they just die right to the, I guess he's hoping for the strikeout. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. The set and the pitch. The 1-2 pitch is grounded foul outside of first, and we'll do it again. 1-2, and what you gonna do? What you gonna do when you? 2-2. Here comes 2-2. I can smell it here. It is. Ooh, just missed. Surprising. No, that was a little bit low. 2-2, and how do you do? 2-2, and how do you do? Warren now in 79th pitch here in the bottom of the 4th with 1 out. And the pitch is grounded to third. Foul ball. Foul ball. So we'll do it again. They're testing Rosario. I really wish they would guard the line because they're always hitting it there. Oh man, if I was managing the Yankees, I would play the third baseman to the line. You want to get it, you get a hit, you're going to do it to my right. You're not going to do it to my left. You're not going to do it to my right. So it's 2-2, and how do you do? The 7th pitch of the at-bat. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pop foul again and out of play. 2-2, and what you gonna do? Packed house today in Toronto. I believe. I guess the roof is definitely closed. I just noticed that. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Just got a piece of it, and we'll do it again. Long at bat. 82 pitches coming up. That's 2, 4, 6, 8. The 9th pitch of the at bat. Joe for manager. You got that right. Just give me 162 games with this team. That's all I want. I don't want no analytics. I don't need any of that. Just let me manage the team. The 2-2 pitch. Grounded foul behind home plate. We'll do it again. 2-2s. That's now the 10th pitch coming up. All points that it'll go to 3-2 before we get this out. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. The set, and I was right, 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, I would definitely play Spencer Jones every day. I would play Dominguez every day. Here comes the 12th pitch at the at-bat, and it's grounded foul again, and we'll do it again. The runner was going, so this is going to be a little crazy here, people. They're showing at time clips of how they built the Sky Dome. At that point, it was called the Sky Dome. Time is called, and Sanchez is going to walk to the mound, so we'll have a little delay. I see the reasoning behind not playing Jones, though. Okay. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. The 12th pitch coming up. And Sanchez, being the good catcher that he is going out there and, just telling him, calm down, relax. Don't worry about how many pitches it is. Just pitch your game. And that's a sign of a very good catcher. Blaylock is in the house. How you doing, Blaylock? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's the Blaylock man. Yes, it is. Oh, it's the Blaylock man. Oh, yes, it is. Fred Henrik. Henrik is warming up in the bullpen. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. The set and the pitch has popped up, finally, to right field, and Dominguez comes in, makes the catch. And 2 men out. And Springer is up. It seems like every time Springer is up. Does it seem that way? He's 1 for 2. He singled in his first time up. So we're still in the bottom of the 4th inning, everyone, and it's 2-1 Yankees. And Yankee Nemesis is here, and the first pitch is in there for a called strike. 0-1. Blaylock is the man. Blaylock is the man. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. And that is a little bit low, 1-1. '88 pitches coming. The 88 pitch coming now. He's throwing a lot of pitches. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Again, pop foul and out of play, and it is 1-2. And how do you do? 1-2, and how do you do? 1-2, and how do you do? 1-2, and how do you do? Warren sets, and he's going for his 89th pitch, up high, 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes on George Springer. You can't sleep on Springer. You got to come after him. 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch is grounded through the hole, base hit, of course. But at least he kept them in the ballpark. The Yankee Killers just keep on rolling. So there's first and second and 2 outs. It was to Volpe's right, but through the hole it was hit hard. It was kind of hard for him to get to. He tried. He made a good effort. And Luke's is up. And the first pitch coming. So Clement's at second. And first and second and 2 men out. And Luke's is up. And the first pitch is right down Broadway for a call strike 1, 0-1. No balls and a strike. Runners in scoring position. The Yanks are 2 for 7. Toronto's 1 for 6. Here's the pitch down low, 1-1. Change up. I mean, without a doubt, this is probably going to be the last inning, no matter what, for Mr. Warren. And here comes the pitch. Lined up the middle, base hit. And we're going to be tied at 2-2. Runner's going to third. And he's safe, and the ball gets away. And he's ready to come home, but Springer stops the runner at second. He stops at third, and it's 2-2. The Yankees went one too many batters with Warren. They should have taken him out. But it's the same guys over and over and over and over again. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So we are tied at 2 apiece. Every inning there was trouble. Every inning. He couldn't get out of it. He just couldn't get out of it. Of course, he's got to hit it where they ain't. Yeah, that you're right, Jake. We do not work the count that well most of the time. Matt Blake is out there again. We have second and third and 2 outs. Another big part of the game. You don't want to lose the lead. And you guess who's up? It's somebody I do not want to see, and that's Kirk. I don't know which is worse, Kirk, Springer, or Guerrero. They are all 3 menaces to the Yankees. I mean, is it possible we just can't get this guy out no matter what we do? And the first pitch is in there for a call strike. It's 0-1. I mean, does this guy ever get tired of going on first base or hitting the Yankees once in a while? Can he make out? And the pitch is a sweeper, foul, 0-2. Hedrick is still in the bullpen. I mean, no matter what, this is it for Warren. 95. This is number 96 pitch coming up. And it's a timeout. And Warren steps off. Timeout from Kirk. So it's still 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch coming to Kirk. And it's a call, strike 3, but Kirk wants an ABS. And Kirk is right, of course. Too easy to get him out the other way. So it's 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch coming to Kirk. The set. And the pitch is line foul down the right field line. He's on every pitch the Yankees throw. Every pitch the Yankees throw. Come on, Warren. Pitch number, and the pitch is grounded at shortstop. Wow, they actually kept them off the bases. What a miracle. So, the end of 4, we are knotted at 2. 2-2 with Rice, Dominguez, and Bellinger coming up in the top of the 5th. We'll be back in a minute, folks. All right, we are going to the top of the fifth inning with the score tied at 2-2. 2-2, 2-2, 2-2, 2. Warren, 4 innings, 8 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks, 1 K, 98 pitches. And Uncle Ben will lead it off for the New York Yankees here in the top of the fifth inning. Miles is in again, and the first pitch is, God forbid he waits on a pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Cutting and slashing. Pitch he swings at a pitch he doesn't hit. Here comes the second pitch. That's down low, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Excuse me. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Check swing. Call strike 2, 1-2. Rice walks off, and he gets back in the box. The set and the 1-2 pitch. Up high, 2-2. And how do you do? And the pitch swung on and missed. He gone. 1 out here in the top of the fifth inning. 1 man out here. Dominguez is a little ground ball to second base. And they throw him out at first, and already 2 men out. And Miles, with a high ERA, cannot be hit. So there's 2 outs here, and Bellinger coming up. There's no way that Warren's coming back for the bottom of the fifth, I can tell you that, folks. And Bellinger, Yankees still have to try to make this an inning. There's already 2 outs on like 4 pitches. And here comes the first pitch to Bellinger. The set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Looks like they have a hole in the bat against Miles today. 0-1. Belly calls for time. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Way outside, it's 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch, the set and the pitch. Another ground ball, easy play to first. Pitcher Miles covering, and that's it. The inning is over that fast. 3-1. All right, the end of going into the bottom of the fifth. It is 2-2, and how do you do? Unbelievable. That is, what a quick inning that was. right, it's time for Name That Yankee. 419 starts, 194, 126. This is easy. This is David Cone. 1995 to 2000 with the Yankees. 2001 with the Red Sox. 2003 back with the Mets. That is our very own David Cone. Tim Hill is now in for the Yankees. And the first pitch is grounded foul behind home plate. 0-1. Nothing in one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-2. And the pitch is a high chopper. Volpe comes over, makes the play. Another nice play by Volpe. One man out here in the bottom of the fifth inning with the score tied 2-2. And Okamoto's up, and they haven't figured out how to get him out yet. And here comes the first pitch by Tim Hill. And a little bit outside, it's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0 pitch, way outside, 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes. And it's popped up foul behind first base, and it's 2-1 on Okamoto. John the Beagle, what's up? Here comes the 2-1 pitch. In there for a call, strike 2, 2-2, and how do you do? One man out here in the bottom of the fifth. And Bird is warming up in the bullpen. Here's the pitch. He had him off stride, but he just got a piece of it. So it's still 2-2, and how do you do? Two-two pitch, and it's a little pop-up. Volpe or Jose. Jose makes the catch. 2 men out here in the bottom of the fifth. Two men out. And the first pitch to Sanchez is in there for a call strike. 0-1. Jesse Sanchez. Here comes the 0-1 pitch, the set, and the pitch in there for a call strike 2. Nothing in 2. 0-2. 2 outs. 2-2. And the pitch is swung on and hit in between the wickets of Sanchez, and he's hobbling. And it's a foul, so it's 2-2. And how do you do? Here's the 0-2 pitch. Another foul behind home plate, and we'll do it again at 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch from Hill, the set and the pitch just missed. 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes here in the bottom of the fifth inning. We are all knotted at 2-2. Swing and a miss. He gone. He gone. He gone. So at the end of 5 full innings of play with Rosario Jose and Schumann coming up. 2-2 to 2-2-2.
Hey, I'm Angelo Venuto, and I'm here with New York Mania Entertainment.
Hey everybody, Tommy Green here, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. And I want to thank you for watching NY Mania. And come back again and see us.
Hello everybody, this is Bip Roberts, former Major League ball player. And you're watching New York Yankee Mania. Enjoy. What a great show.
This is Nitya Ramachandra from the NR Media. You're listening to NY Yankee Mania. Like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more.
Hey everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching NY Yankee Mania, the best.
Folks, we're going to the top of the 6th inning, and we are all knotted up at 2-2. Around the majors, Screwball 4 2/3 innings, 5 runs, 3 hits, 2 earned, 80 pitches yesterday. Jose Ramirez fractured his left hamate bone, expected to require surgery. Davis Martin 2.41 ERA, Tuesday's probable starter against Cam against the Yankees when they go to White Sox. And here comes, well, Chas Chisholm Jr. is making an appearance. So he's pinch hitting here in the top of the 6th inning. And here comes the first pitch to Chas. The set and the pitch is up high for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. The pitch is in there for a call strike, 1-1. Jose is on deck. And then I would guess it's Volpe. The pitch down low, 2-1. Come on, let's get something cooking here, guys. Let's go here. Come on. Dun 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 da 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 da. Charge! Here comes the 2-1 pitch. The set and the pitch up high for a ball, 3-1. 3 balls and a strike to the Chaser. The Chaser, the Chaser. Let's go. He's going to start off with a walk here. We got to get going here. Let's go do the hop, let's go do the hop, I'm feeling good here, come on. Here comes a 3-1 pitch down low, ball 4. And the Yankees have the men on first. Nobody out here in the 6th inning. It is now time to do a little bit of beat work, baby. Let's go do the hop. Let's go do the hop. Let's do it, baby. All right, man on first. And Jose is up at bat. Here comes the first pitch. Do they hit and run? Throw to first, and Chas is back. Jose is 0 for 2 today. Maybe that'll change now. And here comes, the umpire calls time, and he's talking to Jose, and something's going on. I bet you he's been called a strike, and this is going on a little bit too much with Jose. He's always getting into it he's always doing something at the plate that's not right. I don't understand it. Here we go. And it's starting to get a little heated. You don't want to lose him. Took Boone a long time to get his buns out there, I'll tell you that. And they're arguing about something that he didn't come to the plate in time. Jose's trying to defend himself. Every day it's becoming a problem with Jose. He's got to stop this. Trying to read lips here. And Boone's getting a little bit heated up. He might be thrown out of here if he keeps it up. I mean, obviously, it's definitely about getting into the batter's box. Now Boone is telling him, I guess, do what they're saying. All right, that's enough, Jose. Let's go. Let's go. Get to the plate, and that's it. Oh my God! They make a spectacle out of it. Just do what you got to do. Worry about hitting. Every day, there's got to be a problem with the umpires. Come on, Jose. Enough. Every day is something else. Concentrate on hitting, man. We need the game. I'm telling you, you love Jose if he's on your team, but if he's against you, man, they don't like him at all. And here comes the first pitch. And that's a strike, 0-1. And now, of course, you got the umpire upset. So, see, it's a pitch clock. It's something to do with that. He doesn't get in. He doesn't get ready in time. And now it's in his head, and he's going to have a lousy at bat. And of course, the other team's going to play with that. And they throw to first, and Chaz is in. Let's see what they're talking about. The pitch clock was at 10, and the umpire, it was at 10. I don't understand what the gripe is. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. There goes throw to first, and Chaz is back, just barely. Looks like he got something in his eye. Just barely made it back. All right, here comes now the 1-1 pitch. The game has slowed down considerably now. And here comes the 1-1 pitch. The set. There goes Chaz, and it's popped foul and out of play. And it's 1-2. Had a good pitch to go on, too. A nice breaking pitch. Stolen bases this season. Bobby Witt, 26. Chaz, 18. Jose, 15. Chandler Simpson, 14. And Jose Ramirez, 24, which is kind of hard to believe that one. But now he's going to be out for probably a good portion of the year. So here comes, again, now timeout by Jose. And it's going to be... It's going to be nip and tuck. It's going to be nip and tuck here. If he doesn't watch it, he's going to get thrown out in a strikeout. Just hit the ball. Come on now. Jeez. It's an at bat. There goes the runner, and he is safe. 2-2. I'll tell you, the umpire is having patience, but I'm telling you right now, if he continues this, he is going to get thrown out, and that's not going to be a good look on the Yankees. I don't know, the umpire is waving something. I have no idea. And he just keeps looking at the umpire and nitpicking with him. Oh my God. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and bounced foul. Well, hit foul outside right field line. So it's 2-2. 2-2, and the score is 2-2. And Max is up. And again, he's got to talk with the just hit the ball. Getting annoying now. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's a ground ball to second. At least he moved the runner over. Out at first. So it's a runner on third and one man out for Max. I don't know. They got the league. I'm telling you, the league's going to get involved with this. It's happening too much. It's happening. I know it's on our side, but you know, you don't want to get a team to hate you that much. So this is a big at bat for Max. He doubled, just missed a home run, and the infield is definitely in. And here comes the pitch, and there's a fake bunt. And he pulls it back, and it's a ball, 1 ball, and no strikes. And he's still bickering in the dugout. Unbelievable. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Max. Way up high, 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. We're in the top of the 6th, runner on third, and one man out. 2 balls, no strikes on Max. A little ground ball at the pitcher. There goes the runner. He's caught up, and he's going to go nowhere. He's out at third, and Max goes to second base. So that was okay, I guess. Now at that point, I would have brought up, of course, Ryan McMahon, but they didn't do it. A little ground ball. He has to hit it right back to the pitcher. I mean, can he try to hit it somewhere else? Very frustrating. After all that, nothing. All that, nothing. And that's going to bring up Anthony Volpe, who's having a nice day. So it's 2 men out, runner on second. He's 1 for 2, RBI single, and a run. Yankees had a very nice chance there to get another run, and they didn't do it. Hi, Jordy, how you doing? And the first pitch to Volpe. The set and the pitch. Game slowed down considerably. Down low for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes to Volpe. And Volpe, come on, I have confidence you're gonna do something here. Come on. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Line to center field, base hit. Actually, left field. Sanchez with the throw home, not in time. Volpe going to second. He's in there. A double for Volpe, and the Yankees lead 3-2. It's the Anthony Volpe show today. All right, good young man. You deserve the GOAT right now, baby. He's had a good day at the plate. He's had a good day in the field. And some Yankee haters will keep quiet today. Nice hit to left field. So runner on second now, and 2 men out. And Ali Sanchez has had himself a day. He's 2 for 2. Here's the pitch, and that's in there for a call strike. Need I say he goes 3 for 3? Volpe having himself a day. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. The set and the pitch right down Broadway, 0-2. Can a Yankee catcher this year go 3 for 3? That is the question. Well, he's got at least he's got some stuff here. He's batting 222 now. He was 0 for 7 coming in, and today he's 2 for 2. And how do you do? Here comes the 0-2 pitch to Sanchez. The set and the pitch up high, 1-2. 98-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball. And here comes the 1-2 pitch with Volpe on second, 2 men out, and Sanchez the pitch. Call strike 3. He gone. He gone. He gone. So at the end of 5.5, the Yankees now lead 3-2, as Yankee killer Clement will lead off in the bottom of the 6th inning. Reminder here, folks, two programming notes that I really would like for you to write down. Tonight at 8 p.m. we will have the big show of the wrap-up of the Knicks winning the championship last night. And we'll talk a little Yankee baseball with our crew from NY Yankee Mania, World Sports Mania Entertainment. We're going to have Nitin on. We're going to have Chef Nick on. We're going to have Evan, Jason, and a main event return of Johnny Salami will be back with us after a long absence. So look forward to that. And tomorrow morning at 8 p.m., Monday through Friday, we will have our coffee, bagels, and Yankee Talk stream, latest news, scoreboard updates, and you name it, right here on, of course, YouTube Live with Joe. So that is what's going on. And a lot of things are going on here on the channel, everyone. So stay tuned. There's a lot more coming. And tomorrow, I will let you guys know if there's going to be a 5 o'clock show, being the fact that the Yankees are not playing tomorrow. And we will see. I will let you know what is going on. So we'll be in touch with that. But definitely be here for the 8 o'clock extravaganza on the Knicks and the Yankees tonight on NY Yankee Mania. And then my show tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock on YouTube Live. And of course, you the fans, NY Yankee Mania. All right. Jake Bird is coming in. 4.95 ERA. And again, against the Yankee killer, Clement. And the first pitch in there for a call strike, 0-1. Joe, do you think Volpe should be the starting? Because, no, Jake, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying he has a good day, period. It doesn't change much. But give the guy his due. He's had a nice day. He single-handedly is putting the Yankees in the lead. Come on. Give him a break here. The 1-1 pitch. You could have a lot worse shortstops. The 1-1 pitch is a sweeper outside, 2-1. I mean, I'm not allowed to give him prompts because he's had a good game. I mean, what do you want me to do? Oh, he got a hit, but he's no good. Come on. The pitch, oh, wow, we might get him out again. Dominguez on a fly ball to right field makes the catch. 1 man out. Injury report, a good report on Austin Wells. He will play a minor league rehab games this week. He's on the 10-day IL, clavicle headaches, but he's going to start playing tomorrow. No, I know, Jake. You turned that around a little bit. I know what you're saying, because no matter what, I can't win. If I would say one way, you would turn it. Oh no, dude. I know you, Jake. I love you. You know I love you, but I know what you're doing. Me no stupid. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Schneider, and that's rocketed to center field and deep. Back goes Schumann, and it's gone. A 179 hitter hits a home run. Now you figure that one out. Why do they bring Bird in? I don't understand it. You get out the guy that torments you, and a guy that hits 179 hits a bomb to center field, and the first guy out is of course Guerrero, because he's got to be the big cheese, and it's 3-3. Ridiculous. Yankees had the lead for a second, 1 second, and here's McAdoo. I don't know what they see in this Bird. I would put him. Honestly, I would release him. I don't think he's worth jack anything. Here comes the 0-1 pitch, and that's in there for a call strike. 0-2. You ever notice when Bird comes in, it's always havoc. It's always havoc. He can't have a clean inning to save his life. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He gone. Jordy says Bird and DeVal. Well, I trust a little bit more in DeVal. Bird is he's just ridiculous. So now it's 2 outs, and we're knotted again, so that didn't take too long. And Yankee killer George Springer is up. And here comes the first pitch. And it's pop foul behind home plate, and it's strike 1. The Yankee bullpen budget, Bednar yesterday, 13, Cruz 24. Everybody else is clean. Yarborough, Hedrick, Hill, who came in, Bird, who came in, Blackburn, and DeVal are good. There's a pitch way down low, 1-1. I think Bird has to develop another pitch. He needs another pitch. You got Hedrick that's getting ready in the bullpen. You know, to let a 179 hitter pull you like that, that's terrible. And the pitch is a fly ball to right field, right center field. Dominguez settles under it, makes the catch, and the inning is over. So we are knotted at 3 as we go to the top of the 7th inning. Well, that lead didn't last that fast, right, people? Jeez. Can't do it. All right, let's go to, while we're here, let's do a scoreboard update. Let's go to the World Cup, and Australia beat Turkey 2-0. Germany beat Morocco 7-1. Later on, Sweden playing Tunisia. That will be a little bit later on. The Netherlands will play Japan at 4 o'clock Eastern time. That's going to start in about 13 minutes. Back to baseball. The Nationals all over the Mariners 10-1. Top of the 9th. The Padres lead the Orioles 4-2. Top of the 8th. Top of the 8th, the Diamondbacks have taken a 4-3 lead on the Reds. The Mets all over the Braves 6-1, top 7. Bottom 6, the Brewers 4-0 over the Phillies. The Dodgers and the White Sox 1-1 at bottom 6. The Cardinals and the Twins, the Cardinals lead 3-2 in the bottom 6. Another bottom 6, the Royals 4-0 over the Astros. The Athletics lead the Rockies lead the Athletics 5-4, middle 2. So that's going to be a crazy game. The Cubs and the Giants, bottom 3, no score. The Marlins defeated the Pirates 4-2. The Rangers and the Red Sox tonight. And the Rays and the Angels are going to start in about 15 minutes. So that is your scoreboard as we start the top of the 7th, and the Yankees need to rally again. Well, to get a run, not rally, but you know what I All right. And the red hot Paul G is up. And the first pitch. He's 2 for 3 today, by the way. The first pitch is swung on and foul tipped. And it's 0-1, and Miles is still in there. That's off the umpire. He says he's okay. Loses his mask. Now he puts it back on, and we'll get going again. Paul G is cutting and slashing. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. The set. And the pitch. Just a bit outside, 1-1. Player of the week is Paul G, average 375, 2 homers, 8 RBIs, an OPS of 1,032. Here comes the 1-1 pitch, and it's swung on and missed, 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Paul G. The set and the pitch, and that's lined down the right field line, and it's foul, and it's 1-2. Ben Rice on deck. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Paulie G. And the 1-2 pitch to Goldie. Popped up foul and out of play. We'll do it again at 1-2. And it's a 1-2 pitch coming up. The set and the pitch just a bit inside. 2-2. And how do you do? Two balls and 2 strikes. Here comes a 2-2 pitch. A little ground ball to shortstop. And Clement throws him out at first base to McAdoo. 1 man out here in the top of the 7th. Down on the farm, George Lombard Jr., 333 in his last 7 games with 3 RBI, 7 extra base hits. Carlos Grande, 6 2/3 innings, 4 hits, 3 walks, 10 Ks. Garrett Martin, 19 home runs with AA, tied for 4th in the minors this season. So that is what's going on in the minors. And we're going to have a pitching change here with Rice, Dominguez, and Bellinger coming up. We are getting a left-handed pitcher. So stay tuned, everyone. We'll be back in a minute. Okay, we are back as we're going to continue the top of the 7th with a left-handed hitter, left-handed pitcher coming up with, they're going to want, like Dominguez to bat right-handed. And you have Belly. Wow, a lot of fog or something going on in out there. And Ben Rice, it's the first pitch, grounded to first. He just cannot wait to swing and get out of there. Flaherty's in. Mason Flaherty, 3.90. Most appearances in Major League Baseball this year. 38 games. So that's one pitch and 2 outs, and that's going to bring up Jason Dominguez as we play the top of the 7th and 2 outs. I mean, you would think Ben Rice would want to see one pitch, but heaven forbid. Here comes the first pitch. It's really annoying, that first pitch. Way outside to Dominguez, 1 ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 2 to 0 for 3 actually today. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. The set and the pitch. And it gets past the outfielder. He is bobbling it, but Dominguez thinks better of it, stays at second base. So that's a nice double down the left field line as a right-handed hitter for Dominguez. He shot that past the third baseman down the line, and Sanchez was bobbling it no matter what he was doing. It was like a hot potato. So there's a runner on second now and 2 outs, and we could use a big hit from the belly bomber boy. So Dominguez is on second, and here's the first pitch, and at least he held up on it, but it's a strike, 0-1. He's due for a big hit. No balls and 1 strike to Bellinger. Dominguez stands at second, looking to come home, hopefully on a hit up the middle, maybe. And there's a ground ball between first and second. The first baseman gets there to the pitcher, and he just beats Belly Bomber to the bag at first base, and that's going to end the inning. So at the end of 6.5, wow, just made it before Bellinger hit first base. So we are tied at 3-3 and going into the 7th inning stretch. Well, la-di-da, la-di-da, la-di-da. Now, who did the Yankees bring in? That's the questino. Probably going to be Hedrick. It's a Hedrick day, hey. So everybody going to come back for the big NBA baseball show tonight that we're going to have right here on NY Yankee Mania with Evan and Jason and Nitin and Chef Nick, and the return of Johnny Salami is back. Very excited for that. I will be producing it, everyone. I'll be in the background. Get your questions ready. The link is out if you already have a question about the Knicks, about the series. What do you think the off season is going to look like for the Knicks? And I mean, I know it's way too early. You have to enjoy it, but you know the work is never done of a GM. So I believe they have a couple of free agents that are lurking around that they're going to have to. But I'll tell you right now, people, if San Antonio's going to stay together, which they are, very young team, they add a bona fide veteran, really good guy. Look out, man. They're going to be good for a long time. They are really going to be good for a long time. But they need that spark. They need somebody, a veteran leader, which they do not have. All right, looks like, the 7th inning, other than Yankee Stadium, goes a little bit faster, so we kind of forget that. Volpe 2 for 3 to yep, and I was right, it is Hedrick that's coming in. He's been pitching a lot better lately. Don't want to jinx him. 1.93 ERA, 0.95 ERA in his last 11 appearances. And the first pitch is swung on and missed by Lukes, 0-1. No balls and a strike. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. The set and the pitch swung on and missed, 0-2. We are in the bottom of the 7th. We're all knotted up at 3 apiece. The Tampa Bay game is going to get started in about 10 minutes. And is a check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. And it's 1-2, 85-mile-an-hour sinker. So we are at 1-2 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Hedrick sets, and the pitch is popped up down the left field line, but Jose's calling for it, calls off anybody in the outfield, makes the catch, and there's one man out here in the 7th inning. And here's Yankee Killer, who actually made an out. Can you believe that? He actually made an out his last time up. Kirk, he's 1 for 2. And the first pitch to Kirk is swung on and missed, 0-1. Actually, there's a little foul tip into the glove of Sanchez. Oh, it's 0-1. It's 0-1 on Kirk with one out here in the 7th inning. And the pitch. Way down low, gets past everybody, just a bit inside. 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch from Hedrick. And that's pop foul and out of play, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch, the set, and the pitch. Down low, 2-2, and how do you do? 2-2, and how do you do? Here comes the pitch, and it's squared away, foul behind home plate, and we'll do it again at 2-2. Evan, the pen can save us in this game and maybe help us win. Hope so, Evan, Travis says. Okay, here comes the pitch. Wow, swing and a miss. He gone. He gone. He gone. Wow, they got him out 2 times. That's happy days are here again. Happy days are here again. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. We're all knotted at 3. And that's going to bring up Miles Straw now. And the first pitch is pop foul and out of play, 0-1. Miles, 248, 2 homers, 9 RBIs. Hoffman is warming up in the bullpen, probably come in the 8th. He used to be their closer. He lost his closing job. Pitch is in there for a call, strike 2, 0-2. Miles is questioning it. I don't think they have an ABS, so, and let's see, here comes the 0-2 pitch, the set and the pitch, popped up. Will it stay in play? Yes, it will. Goldschmidt is under it, makes the catch. So at the end of 7 full innings, with Chaz Chisholm leading off, the Yankees and the Blue Jays are knotted at 3. We'll be right back. All right. And answering Travis's question, what do I think? I think the Yanks are going to squeak by a run, and they're gonna take the lead. Remember, before the series started, I did say in my shows that Friday's game was the game I thought they were going to lose. If they're going to lose one, they would win the next two, and I'm standing by that. So we're going in the next couple of minutes to the top of the 8th inning, with the score tied 3-3, and Flattery is in the game, and he has 5 pitches and 2/3 of an inning, no strikeouts, no earned runs, no walks. And we are getting ready for Chaz Chisholm. Tuesday's coverage of the Yankees and the White Sox, the surprising White Sox, will start at 5 p.m. The coverage on Yes. And Chaz Chisholm, lefty against lefty, will start. And the first pitch is up high for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. Nathan Lukes goes to right field. Miles Straw goes to center field. And here comes the 1-0 pitch. Down low, 2-0. Come on, Chaz. Try to either walk or just get on. Just get on. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. The set and the pitch. Inside, ball 3-0. Come on, Chaz. You're gonna walk. I can feel this. Come on, let's put him on base. Give that man the first base now, right now, baby. Here comes the 3-0 pitch. Up high, ball 4. Let's go do the hop. Let's go do the hop. Let's go do the hop. And here comes a pitching change, and Hoffman is going to come in with Jose and Schumann and Volpe, all 3 right-handed hitters coming up. Let's go do that hop. Let's go do that hop. Let's go do the hop. All right. So what are you thinking, guys? Do you believe, like I believe, the Yanks going to scratch out a run here and win this game, or what? All right, we are getting close, hopefully, to the end here and we're in the top of the 8th inning. The Yankees have a runner on first and nobody out. And Jose might be a hit and run. It might be could be a try to hit the ball to the right side, or bunt or something to get the runner over. Let's see how it goes. It's still in a commercial break. And we're just waiting, guys, so we're all taking a little break here. All right, so we are back, and the first pitch coming to Jose, and hopefully he doesn't bicker with the umpire again, because that's nonsense. And he walks away from the pitch. But what's wrong with this guy? You know, he really is annoying now. What is he doing? He's just flabbering the other team. What is wrong with this guy? Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's lined to right center field and caught. 1 man out. I don't understand. I just don't understand. He wasted a pitch. I don't get it. I don't know. No, Blaylock, just Jose's just being a pest. He's being annoying is what he is. I'm sorry. I mean, enough's enough. And the first pitch to Max coming in from the right-hander Hoffman. The set and the first pitch down low for a ball, 1-0. Maybe you could play a little hit and run. DeValve is in the bullpen. I don't think we're going to see Cruz today. So it's hit and miss with DeValve. Probably if the Yankees take the lead, you might get Ben. Here's the 1-0 pitch. No, throw to first. Then he's back. Hi, Mighty Funny. How's it going, my man? Thanks for coming in. 1-0 on Max. The 1-0 pitch. There goes the runner. Throw to second. Not in time. So it's man on second now and one man out. Yeah, he basically stole that on. He stole that on the pitcher. No question about that. Now the question is, will he try for third? Very good possibility. Knowing Chaz. Let's see what happens. Here comes the 1-1 pitch to Max. Whoa, a fake and almost had Chaz. Oh, there's a balk. There's a balk. Chaz caused the balk. So now it's a runner on third, and here comes the manager. Wow. What did I say, guys? We're going to squeak a run in. Look at the way they're doing it. Look at the way they're doing it. A walk, a stolen base, a balk, and you're hoping that Max hits the ball to the right side, not to the pitcher though. So there's a runner on third here. The manager's still going cuckoo with the umpire. It looks like he's probably gonna, I don't know, I have a feeling he might get tossed. And we're just wasting more time here for no reason. Well, there is a reason, but we're just going to sit back and wait. That's it. Not going to go crazy. Well, some of the languages you could clearly see what's going on. And the umpire walks away. Oh, here we go. Now it's getting heated. Now it's getting heated. Now it's really getting heated. Now he's with the third base umpire, not the home plate umpire. The home plate umpire, as far as he's concerned, it's done, sealed, and delivered. He walked away, and as he was walking away, the manager went nuts, and here we go. And now he's following the third base umpire to third base, and the other coach, the third base coach, is coming out, and you could see the umpire saying, "Keep it up, and I'm gonna toss you." Now 3 umpires are involved, and finally they stopped. I don't know if he got tossed or not. I don't think he did, but who knows? Let's see. He might have gotten tossed. Yep, he got tossed. The home plate umpire tossed him. I think the home plate umpire got ignited from Jose to bother him all game. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Here we go. And here's a bunt. And it's fouled. Hard bunt. 1-2 now. Just try to get the ball. I will address the what happened in the chat after the inning, guys. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, right down the middle. Call strike 3. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. How do you look at that pitch? My God. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, Anthony Volpe, let's see if he can do it again. Swing and a miss, 0-1. I don't understand how you could just take a pitch right down the middle like that. It's open season to hit the ball. To hit the ball. Drives you nuts. And, oh, there's a crazy swing, and it's 0-2. Yankees had a very, very good chance here. It was given to them, and it's ridiculous if they don't take advantage of it. And the pitch is outside, 1-2. Come on, Volpe, don't let us down. Be the hero once again. Come on. And here comes the 1-2 pitch as the fans are standing up. And it's popped up down the right field line. Looks like it's going in the stands. And it's foul. So we'll do it again at 1-2. Hey, NHL Guru. How you doing? What's going on? How's it going? Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. And the 1-2 pitch to Volpe. The set and the pitch is a little bit high, 2-2. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. The set and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And the Yankees blow a golden opportunity to take the lead. So at the end of 7.5, wow, he couldn't hit that with 42 bats. So at the end of 7.5, we are tied at 3. All right. Now, what is going on here in the chat, and why was what was the explanation of the gentleman getting booted? Hi, Dax. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'll say it once and I'll say it again. Before you time somebody out, if there's not big cause, if it's not getting I'd really like to know. I want an explanation on why the gentleman was booted out. You just can't throw somebody off. And like I said, if it's a possibility, you let me know about it before you do anything. So I don't know what happened. I don't see too much here on my thing. I don't even see that he got booted. But I do not see him on here. So I'd really like an explanation of why he was booted out of the stream. I said it a couple of shows ago, a couple of games ago. If they're not targeting the people, if they're not doing whatever they're doing, and they're just talking this and that, you cannot just boot them with the sake of doing it. Joe, you answered his last question, and then he got booted. I really don't know. I mean, I'm taking care of the play-by-play. I have moderators because I trust them, but if I can't trust the moderators, I mean, I don't understand what was done so wrong. I've got to look at I got to look at the tape, and I got to see what happened. And you give me more work. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And the first pitch to Okamoto is a strike, 0-1. Bottom of the 8th inning, the valve is in. Hey Dax, thanks again for coming on, appreciate it. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Yeah, no, enjoy your family, man. You're away, you're doing a road trip, you keep doing what you're doing. I appreciate the call this morning. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Here comes the 0-2 pitch to Okamoto, and it's low for a ball, 1-2. We're playing the bottom of the 8th, and we are tied at 3 apiece. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And it swung on and fouled behind home plate to the left of Sanchez. So it's 1-2, 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch, the set, and the pitch is grounded foul. See, he aims for that third base line, but they better be guarding the line now. It's late in the game, so they better be guarding that line. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, down low, 2-2. Here comes a 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He gone. John the Beagle says hello. Hello to each and every one of you. Jesus Sanchez is in. Here comes the first pitch. And it's popped up behind the plate. And it's 0-1 here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Coming in, you got Fisher in the bullpen, so they just keep throwing relief pitches on top of relief pitches here. Here's the 0-1 pitch coming. The set and the pitch way outside, 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch is down low, 2-1. Here comes the 2-1 pitch coming, and swung on and missed. 100-mile-an-hour sinker. And it is 2-2, and how do you do? Two and two, and how do you do to Sanchez? Here comes the pitch. Whoa, way outside, gets past everybody. Everybody loves somebody sometime. You gotta catch the ball. And you got Clement on next, and you don't want to put anybody on with him up. Here comes the 3-2 pitch, the set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. He gone. He gone. He gone. 2 outs here in the 8th inning. And that will bring up the pest, Ernie Clement. I do have some updated scores for you right after this inning. Cruise control is a called strike to Clement, 0-1. The Mets are all over the Braves 8-1 at the end of 8. The Brewers lead the Phillies 4-0 bottom of the 8th. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. And it's ground ball to short. Nice hop for Volpe. Throws to first, and the inning is over. So we're going to the 9th inning. Sanchez, Goldschmidt, and Rice coming up for the New York Yankees here in the top of the 9th. The Dodgers now have given up the lead, and the White Sox lead 6-3 at the end of 8. The Cardinals and the Twins are 4-4, top of the 8th. The Royals lead the Astros 4-0, bottom of the 8th. The Rockies lead the Athletics 8-5 at the end of 4. The Cubs Giants bottom 5, no score. The Rays Angels top 2, no score. The Diamondbacks Reds is delayed in the 9th, and the Diamondbacks are leading 4-3. The Rangers and the Red Sox a little bit later on. And finals, Padres 5-2 over the Orioles. The Nationals all over the Mariners 10-1. And the Marlins beat the Pirates 4-2. So that is your scoreboard as we're going to go into the top of the 9th inning, folks. Top of the 9th. Joe, respectfully, I can't finish the game here today. Correct our policy of some of your mods. I've been victimized, and the situation, is too much. Still a subscriber, but gonna watch. Okay, well, Mighty Finey, what happened? I just like to know what happened. I mean, I do have a right to know. What did the gentleman do? You know, I mean, obviously you timed him out, and I just like to know what happened. Yeah, Mighty Funny, come on, we like you here. I don't want you being lost. You're a good guy, Mighty Funny. You know, come on, stay with us. I don't know, Cruise Control. I have no idea. That's the whole thing. I don't know what he did. All right, well, anyway, let's get back to the game. It's the 9th inning, and Spencer Jones is pinch hitting for Frazier. Here's the first pitch to Spencer Jones against the righty, and it's swung on and fouled at the plate, 0-1. Yeah, I have no idea, Mighty Funny. It wasn't me. And 1-1 to Spencer Jones. Yeah, Corky, I agree. I don't see anything wrong with what he did today, and I didn't come anywhere close to doing anything. 1-1 on Spencer Jones, and he swings and misses 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 pitch to Spencer Jones. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Well, you come off the bench after 3 hours and you get a hard-throwing right-hander. You know, it's not that easy. I didn't sign him out. I don't have the capability, nor would I want to. Right, Mighty Funny. That's what I mean. I don't want to see you go. You deserve to be here. You're a good person. You know, I love each and every one of you guys. Here comes the pitch to Goldschmidt. Is foul ball behind home plate. 0-1. He's 2 for 4 today. Hey Sean, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a little ground ball, and this may be a hit. I don't know. Let's see. Yes, he beats it out, and he throws the ball away. Paulie Schmidt, Goldschmidt is going to second, and he's going to make it there. Runner on second and 1 out. Well, look, guys, I'm not going to make. Listen, I'm not making a big deal out of this. If you want to tell me who it is, I can't. I have enough work to do. I'm not going to go researching and doing all of this. It's ridiculous. I don't see anything on my screen that he was timed out or anything like that. So this is ridiculous. This got to stop here. Let me do the game. I don't want to talk about what's going on. If I have to, I will. Whoever it was. I really hope you have a good reason why he was timed out, because I didn't do it, and I need to apologize to him because he didn't do. Everybody's sticking up for him here, and I'm sorry. Maybe the person that timed him out felt it, but I didn't. If I was interacting with him, why people get involved with that? And here's a first pitch. Evan, can you tell me who it is? Because I don't know who it is. There's a ball, so the call stands at 1-0 on Rice. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. The set and the pitch to Rice is down low, 2-0. Two balls and no strikes to Rice, and that is in there for a called strike. 2-1. Yeah, cruise control. Let's go Yankees. Two balls and a strike. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Bad swings by Ben Rice today after that first hit in the first inning. So it is 2-2, and how do you do? And three and two now on Rice. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. The set. And McMahon is at second now, by the way. Oh, here's one hit deep to right field. Way back, way back. That ball is gone. All right, I take it back about his swings. The Yankees now lead 5-3. That ball was smashed. It's about time he was due. He was due. So the Yankees now lead 5-3, and Bednar is going to warm up pretty fast. That was some shot, man. That was some shot. So Hopefully he's officially out of his slump. And Dominguez takes the first one for a strike, the next one for a ball. So it's 1-1 with 1 out. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here comes the pitch to Dominguez. It's up high, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch is way up high, 3-1. And the 3-1 pitch is down low, ball 4. And Belly Bomber swings and fouls it off on the first pitch. And here comes the 0-1 pitch to Belly Bomber, and it's up high, 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch to Belly. Swing. Oh, now, you want to talk about bad swings today. Belly has had some really terrible swings today. Really, really bad swings. Now watch, he hits a home run here. That's what I said about Bryce. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And a look throw to first. And Dominguez is back. And the pitch is pop foul behind the plate. He's swinging crazy today. And the pitch is fouled back again at 95 miles an hour, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch is fouled as Dominguez was running. And we'll do it again at 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the 1-2 pitch coming. The set and the pitch. And another crazy looking swing. I don't like the swings today. Fly ball to center field. Miles picks it up and Dominguez goes back to first base. And we're getting a new pitcher, everyone, so hang in there, and we will be back. Another pitcher, so stay tuned. Quick reminder, everyone, tonight we will have our roundtable wrap-up show, which tonight obviously heavily going to be concentrating on the Knicks championship run and the new champions of the NBA, the New York Knicks. We will definitely be talking about the Yankees, the first place Yankees, and that will be part of the show also. We're going to have Evan, Jason, Nitin, Chef Nick, and a returning the one and only Johnny Salami tonight. So take a listen. Have your questions ready. The stream is already there. If you want to leave a note of something, if you can't make it, you could leave your question. Then, because you're a subscriber, you will definitely be able to watch the show at your leisure. So the show will be on from 8 to about 9:15. So you'll have a nice 45-minute show tonight, everyone. And a lot going on. Tomorrow we are going to have the morning show with myself, NY Yankee Mania, Coffee Bagels, and Yankee Talk with you, the chat, on YouTube Live at 8 a.m. Because there's no game, I cannot tell you if there's going to be an afternoon stream. We'll be working on some future shows, so hang in, everyone. But tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., 100% I will be on. So a new pitcher in right now for the Bluejays, and that's Tommy Nance. 2 scoreless games since return from the IL. His ERA is 3.52. And we are in the top of the ninth, and Chaz is up, and the Yankees are leading 5-3. Getting 2 runs here on a big 2-run homer by Uncle Ben. So it's 5-3 here in the 9th inning, 2 outs. Dominguez on first base, and Chaz Chisholm is up, and there's a pitch a little bit outside, 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Yeah, this game is just lagging and lagging. We got to get this game over with. Let's get the win. Here comes the 2-0 pitch, and that's outside for a ball, 3-0. 3 balls and no strikes. The Blue Jays are challenging, and they lost the challenge, so it remains 3-0. Here comes the 3-0 pitch. And that's ball 4. And it's first and second for Jose. Coming up here, first and second, and 2 men out here in the top of the 9th. The exit velocity for Rice's homer, 381 feet. The exit velocity is 101.2. He hit that pretty hard. Well, you know, when he hits him, he hits him. He's got muscle. He got muscle. Muscle. And Jose, here we go. Is he gonna fool around again in the batter's box? This is ridiculous. You know how much time is wasted? Here comes the first pitch, and it swung on, hit deep to left center field, way back. It's out of here. It's gone. A 3-run homer by Jose. Man, is he an annoying player, huh? If you have him on your team, you love him. If he's not on your team, you hate him. But one thing's for sure, he's a classical. He's nuts. He is nuts. And the Yankees take an 8-3 lead. Wow. Man, I don't know who's more crazy, Chaz Chisholm or Jose. I think they're both kooky. They're both nuts. And Max takes a call, strike one, 0-1. Man, he belted that one. Oof. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. And that's a pie, and it's 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch is in there for a call strike. Do the people in the chat still feel that Yankees were blowing the game today? Didn't I not tell you they were going to win 2 out of 3? They were going to lose the first game and win the next 2. But nobody has confidence in what I'm saying. And there's a fly ball to center field. Miles Straw makes the catch, and the inning is over. And Cabby hit a bomb, and so did Rice. So we are looking sweet going into the bottom of the ninth. It is 8-3. Let's get a scoreboard update. And let's see what we got. All right. White Sox now 6-4, top of the ninth with 2 outs, first and third with the Dodgers. The Twins lead the Cardinals 5-4, top of the ninth. The Rockies 9-6, top 5 with the Athletics. The Angels lead the Rays 1-0 in the top of the third. The Giants lead the Cubs 3-0, middle sixth. It delayed still in the ninth inning. The Diamondbacks have a 4-3 lead on the Red Sox. In the finals, Marlins 4, Pirates 2. Marlins lose to the Nationals 10-1. The Padres over the Orioles 5-2. The Mets with a big 8-1 win on Atlanta, so they took 2 out of 3 there. The Braves beat the Phillies 4-0. The Brewers beat the Braves 4-0. The Brewers beat the Phillies 4-0. And the Royals beat the Astros 4-0. Tigers and Guardians rained out. And the only other game that's still to be played tonight is the Rangers and the Red Sox early against Evaldi. That is your scoreboard as we're going to the bottom of the ninth. By the way, nice and quiet. Cabby went to third base, by the way. Wow, Jake is admitting he's wrong. Ooh, that's news at 11. Man, this I got to put on my next show. He admits it. Ooh. Well, the game's not over yet, but we're getting there. Hopefully. David Bednar in, and here's the pit. Remember, the Yankees are off tomorrow, so they are going to bring everybody in. Cat says, told you we would rock their bullpen. So we got Dominguez, Jones, and Jose's now at third base. McMahon's at third, and Jose's in left field. I can't keep up with where he went. He started at short, he went to third, and then he went to left. So that's pretty cool. So it's 1-1 on Schneider, who's hit a home run in this game, who tied it up at 3-3 with the Yankees. The Yankees took care of that in the later innings. Here comes the 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. 1-2 for 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you so much. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, just outside, 2-2, and how do you do? Long game for a game that was 135. A lot of shenanigans. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. It's grounded to short. Oh, past Volpe. He let that ball play him. He should have played the ball. So A little miscue from Mr. Volpe, and there's a man on first and nobody out. It was hit very hard, and it jumped up on him. It actually jumped up on him. So it is what it is. I'm not going to bicker on that. It happened. It happened. Very, very long game. And here's the pitch to McAdoo, and he fouls it off, and it's strike one, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch, the set, and the pitch is line right at Chaz, throw to first, almost a double play. Just made Schneider just made it back. You never get off the base when the ball's hitting right in front of you. But he almost came off the bag too much, but it's one out. So Springer is up, and he's 2 for 4 as usual. Remember, everyone, there's a fly ball to center field, and Spencer Jones is there. Can of corn, 2 men out. And the Blue Jays are down to their last out. Don't forget, everyone, Tuesday, the Yankees will again play, and they have tomorrow off, well deserved. And they will play the White Sox, the surprising White Sox. We'll see what we're going to do with personnel by then. Could be a couple of changes. Here's the pitch, and that's right down Broadway. Strike one to Luke's. 0-1. Oh, again, I want to thank everybody. The long game that you stayed with us. I really appreciate it. And in 3 hours, please come back for the great roundtable discussion with NY Yankee Mania personnel. There's a fly ball to left field, and this one is going to get into the corner. Jose stops it, throws the ball. Nice play by McMahon to stop it. So you got second and third and 2 men out, and of course Kirk is coming up. So there's second and third and 2 out. So tonight at 8 o'clock, the personnel of NY Yankee Mania, World Mania Entertainment, World Sports Entertainment will be all on together, and I will be down on the bottom there, making sure everybody's questions are going on and all of that. It's going to be an awesome show, talking about the Knicks, talking about the Yankees, talking anything you like to talk about. Of course, the start of the game is definitely, the start of the show is definitely going to be New York Knicks, and congratulations to that team. Guerrero Jr. is waiting on deck, and we definitely do not want to see him come up. And here comes the 0-1 pitch to Kirk. And of course he lined, great play by Volpe, and the game is over. Robbed Kirk of at least a 2-run single. Great play, what a game. And Volpe does deserve to make that catch. That's great. Good for him. So the Yankees did what they accomplished, 2 out of 3 against Toronto. A far cry from what happened last year. And this year is totally different. And the Yankees are looking much better against the better teams. And we are very, very happy that the Yankees won 8-3. There are a lot of heroes here. You could say Rice, you could say Jose, but I'm going to give props to Anthony Volpe today. He did a tremendous job. Goldschmidt also. It's a team effort. Warren, too many pitches. The bullpen did great. The chat was not feeling too good about the bullpen. I was a little down on Bird, I have to admit, but other than that, everything went really well. And what a far cry from last year, everyone. So the Yankees pull away as I predicted. They were going to win. They were definitely going to win 2 out of 3. I said they were going to lose Friday night, and they were going to take the next 2, and they did. So as usual, I come through for us, baby. So again, want to thank everybody. Please come back at 8 p.m. As the guys will have a great wrap-up show of NY Yankee Mania, celebrating the Knicks win and celebrating the Yankees first place no matter what by themselves. So for any other reason, thank you so much, everyone. We love each and every one of you. Let's go Yankees. We're going to end the stream. Please, as you're going out, press that like button. I really would love 25 likes at least. Come and press those like buttons. I appreciate it, everyone. Thank you again for being here. And I hope you all have a great Sunday. Appreciated that you spent most of your Sunday afternoon with us. It means a lot to us. And thank you, everyone. So take care. Press that like button as you're going out. Take care, everyone. And we're gonna end it.
I am Katharina Michio, and you are watching NY Mania.
I'm Kayla Walsh, and you're watching NY Yankee Mania.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching New York Yankee Mania.
I'm Marnie Schneider. I'm the author of Football Freddy, and I am so excited to be part of the New York Yankee Mania show.
Hey, everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching NY Yankee Mania, the best.